Fuck. Tired of having to change it. Yeah, I didn't play the music. The Struckbot wanted, or Streamlabs was, wanted me to sign in again, and just leave me fucking signed in. Stop signing me out. Fuck. Mr. Kojak, how you doing? There's Blind Man and Carolyn, how you doing? Let me take a look here real quick. Because I just noticed the camera is really stuttering. Wow, that is bad. What are you doing to me, Elgato? Huh? I have no idea what the fuck's going on here with this piece of shit. I forget what I have to do here. There's a... All right, so hold down Control and click the menu. Let's see, that doesn't do anything. Hold Control and click on the menu button to the right of device settings. There we go. And then I want it to change it over to... there. So I don't know if I have to turn it off again and turn it on. Deactivate, reactivate. That should, yeah, there we go. Fucking Elgato. Oh, let's make this setting. It'll be perfect. It'll work just fine. Fucking garbage. Let's see here. Melvin, how you doing? I lost a lot of mod when I had to reinstall Windows. Do you know where to find the Fent 4000? I have no idea what the hell that is. Usually I only get mods off of the Mod Hub. I don't mess with third-party sites. So if you can't find it on there, I'm sure you could probably find it on a website. Just user beware, you know, unless it's someone that was, you know, Facebook. Melvin's been following for 5 years and 11 months, although I don't know who the hell he is. Is that the kind of like the JCB one, but bigger? Is that what that 4000 is? Did you change your name there, Melvin? wanna. Oh, where is it? There it is. There we go. So now we've got to roll the field to get rid of the last bit of rock stone that's in there. We got to fertilize it, and then we can start seeding. I think I've already got... Yeah, there's the... Slow this down. Nope, I don't have the roller. Oh, yeah, I do. There it is. All right, so let's go shopping. Large tractor, sir. Because I'm a rather large man, and I want a large tractor. So I do have the custom modding. I just don't know why it's in here twice. Obviously, there's two different versions. The other thing that sucks is I think this is the limitation, and that's why I need to download the Facebook version, because they only have the Lizard tires in here instead of having name brand stuff. So let's go with... I'm going to do dual tires all the way around. Yeah, we'll do that. Fenders, no. 3-point hitch. I don't know if I need that or not. Front weight. Let's add 750 on there. We want GPS, of course. And we will lease this one as well. Yep, green tractor. I'm going green tractor. I got a John Deere. It's the best tractor ever. Hey, at least Giants didn't reset my settings. Look at that cab bounce. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Maybe some motion sickness shit going on there. You know, let me take a look here, because I think I can help out Carolyn here. I think. No, I don't want the paint builder. No. Who am I looking for here? Unless it's not allowing me to do it. I'm on the SGA Trello board. And I'm not seeing an option here for the other members, because I think one of them had a Fent. Winston. I think Winston had one, but I'm not seeing an option here to see the other members of the Trello board. So unless they have a new one. You look there and didn't see it? Yeah, Trello made some changes, and I don't use it that often to begin with. So it didn't really matter to me. Yeah, I could have swore one of those guys, Winston or someone else, had a Fent. Or not the Fent, but what you're looking for, the 4000. Williams, how you doing? Oh, there you go, Kojak. Keep an eye on him. you were flagged by Twitch. Shit. Let's see here, because I don't think you're not published. Well, publish it. Or do I gotta go into mod view? I actually don't know how to do that. Yeah, Williams, I don't know how to make yours published. It was not published to chat, so. Not sure what that's about. Kojak might be able to get that to go, but I don't know how. We just got our times for tomorrow, and of course my watch and phone are going crazy with 16 people saying 10-4. Yeah. I don't know how to... Oh well. Maybe if William James talks a few more times, I don't know. It's not letting me unhide your comment. Okay. Yeah, I am clicking on it on the chat window here, and it's not letting me do anything, so... Obviously, with my dashboard, I'm not in mod view or anything, but... Stefan, doing all right, man. How about you? Sorry I missed you. You got buried with the comments. It's a good thing I looked over here. But another Saturday at the wind farm. I get the feeling this is going to be a normal thing. They're so worried about cold weather setting in. They want to get as much done as they can, as fast as they can. So for those who might not know, if you're just stumbling and bumbling in here tonight, we've got a few things going on. Not only is it a Troll Casket stream, but it's a reverse birthday gift night. I'm giving out one copy of the Farm Sim 25 pre-order, one copy of Satisfactory, and one copy of Railroader, the top 3 performing games here on the channel. All you guys got to do is just be here. That's it. Just be here. Let's unfold it. Railroader. The game Railroader that we've been on hardcore for most of the year. You couldn't figure out how to start that? It's not that difficult, really. I mean, just do the tutorial. That'll get you going, and then you just drive your train, take the cars where they need to go, and that's that. Bob's your uncle.
Motherfucker.
Mr. Tig, how you doing? I hit the wrong button. I hit fold and I don't want it to fold. I love the sounds on it. I'm doing all right. I'm not as exhausted as I have been, but it's still going to be a 4:45, 4:50 wake up. Got to handle the dogs since the wife is out of town. So I got to handle the dogs in the morning, then race on to the farm. So we had some shit. We had some shit this week. Drew, how you doing? So... No, it's an early access game. You're talking Railroader, right? The one that I've been playing the crap out of? Alright, so... It's better to do it if you do not have mods installed. You might not get... I think it's... If you have mods installed, it won't work right. That's my guess, because you don't get the starter equipment with it either. Farming Sim is the best game to troll with. That's just the way it is. So, if you guys want to troll me, this is the best game to do it. It's the more popular game. I could do EFT, Escape from Tarkov, but that doesn't get the views, and so the entertainment value goes down a little bit. Because then you're only relying on like one or two people, maybe. You know, not in the mood to play ATS. And on top of that, there's only a handful of... I mean, forget the fact that I don't even have it installed. But there's only a handful of trolls that you guys can do there with that one. This overall is the best game for you guys to troll me on. Without a doubt. I'd love it if Railroader had the ability to do that, but it doesn't. And it would probably take a mod. I'm actually thinking, now that I'm doing this field with this thing, this John Deere ain't gonna be heavy enough to handle this thing. Wait, is it not? It's not rolling those in. What's going on here? It was pushing the other ones in. Are these too big? Is that what it is? I don't think it's doing anything to all of them. Yeah, I think they're too big. Some of them are disappearing and others aren't. So I'm going to have to get a collector and pick them all up. Yeah, I pushed some of them down, but I could have just gone with a 9. That's probably what I should have gone with overall. See? Alright, well, he's parked there, so tell you what we're going to do. We're going to return this one. Let's go shopping for that 9. Could do this. Give myself a big ass case. Go red or go green? What do you guys think? True, thank you, by the way. Red or green? There we go. There we go. Alright, now we gotta get something to pick all that stuff up. Stone pickers. Guess we'll go with this one. And I'll use a JCB with this one. It's green. It's green. Not red. It's a big bitch. That's for sure. I don't think there's been too many Challenger mods. I'm not using it with the Stone Picker. I'll use a JCB with the Stone Picker. Yeah, so the wind farm. Can't wait for FS25. Oh shit, wrong way. Oh, hey, whoa, hey, oh, hey. Get out of my way. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'm not super interested in, but I think my time as being a farm sim player is basically coming to an end, you know? I don't do everything, and that's what people want. They want someone that's going to do animals and do straw, do bales, do all that stuff, and that's not me. I have zero interest in doing any of that. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe I will for a little bit, but I honestly get more enjoyment playing other games. Bottom line. Bottom line, that's just what it is. So, I mean, I sit here in this chair, and all I want to do is fire up iRacing. So, the wind farm. Oh, man, I hinted at it in Discord yesterday. Are we ready for this story now? Are we ready to share what has been going on? We'll do the Farm Sim giveaway. No, we'll do Railroader first. We'll do Railroader giveaway first in about 30 minutes. I'll make y'all wait for that Farm Sim. Oh, and Carolyn, as far as the tutorial stuff, take a look at Kerbo. Kerbo on YouTube. He's started a series with Railroader and goes over the. I think he started it in a live stream, but he goes over a lot of that in his videos. But basically, if you want to do the tutorial, take the mods folder, just take it out. Start a new game, and there's a button for it in the upper right hand corner. I forget which one it is, but there's a button up there in the upper right hand corner. You can always open up the tutorial and start from there. That's right, I'm gonna make viewers wait. The stripper don't just take off all of her clothes right off the bat, right? No, she makes you all wait and hand in a few of those dollars. I'm not saying I'm a stripper, but you get what I'm saying. You get what you're picking up what I'm putting down. So, the wind farm, as I hinted, it's turning into a little bit of a shit show, to be honest. So, we got sent out to different yards on Wednesday, I think it was. I was the only one that had to go to Champaign. Everyone else had to go to Decatur. And was it Tuesday? No, I think it, I can't. Anyway. So one of the people, a lot of the new hires have no idea how to read a map. Amazingly, they have no idea. If it isn't on GPS, they can't figure out where the fuck to go. Sad but true. So she put in the Decatur yard from where we were and just decided, all right, this is correct. This is how I'll get there. Doesn't pay attention to a sign that says no wind farm traffic, $5,000 fine, and goes down that road. It's depending on who you talk to. Some people said she was told over the radio, you can't go that way, where you going. Others, like myself, didn't hear a single word about it. She didn't hear anyone say anything. Well, one of the other drivers turned her in. Not to the general, the people running the show and who would have handed out that fine, but to our people. As far as we know, the contractor doesn't even know she went down the road. So that was a big hoopla that was going on. Brought down safety, the operations manager, HR. She was told, all right, well, go home. We'll call you. So she doesn't know what her future is. She doesn't know if she's going to be able to stay on the farm, if she's going to have a job, any of that. And, if there is a fine handed out, is she going to have to pay it? And from what I've been told since day one, you go down that road, the company is not paying it. You, the driver, are paying it. So we'll see what happens with that one. But same day, and we had just had the orientation that day. Well, no, we had orientation yesterday morning. Same freaking day, one of the other drivers from my yard gets in an accident. So the way they had us going was going up a state highway and then taking like a 120-degree turn to get onto the road that we're on. So a lot of the trucks, they were having to go out into the left lane and into oncoming traffic to make that right, because the angle of the corner, and they are dragging their feet, talking to IDOT about getting the corner widened and all this other shit. And so, and they won't reverse the direction because they want single direction, to limit the amount of two-way traffic, especially with our trucks. And they won't reverse that, so we can come in from the other way. And I explained it all in our orientation. I was like, you guys need to figure something out before something happens. Well, sure as shit. The driver went off to the left, and he had paused for just a second before he started his turn, and some lady in a Sprinter van came flying up behind him and took out his mirror and rubbed her van along his front wheel and fender. Not a whole lot of damage, minor stuff and everything, but still, it brought out the cop. He did a DOT inspection on him, listed no faults, said I'll let the insurance companies sort this one out, and that was that. So, of course, everyone that was coming down was on the warpath. Not happy. Not happy at all. So yeah, it was they shut us down. We got done with the base while all that was going on, and we get back to the yard, and dispatch is like, yeah, we're not doing anything. Wash up, no cleaning truck. There was no power to the plant because they were working on the plant as well. So basically, it was like, don't pass go, don't collect $200, just get the hell out of here. Because of all that. Because he didn't want anyone standing around when people started showing up. So we have a nice little meeting today about it. Operations manager comes down, starts, blah, blah, blah. Even brought us donuts. After the meeting, we're getting ready to start up. And apparently there was a huge argument, a very heated argument between three drivers and the operations manager. He said, I'm not paying you guys wind barn pay until you get loaded. We are parked out there on the project, on this job, and he is refusing to pay us what is stated in the contract until we are actually getting loaded and hauling loads. If we are in the yard, sitting, waiting to get loaded, he's refusing to pay us the prevailing wage and everything else that we're supposed to get. And it turned into a huge, heated argument. But this is how he is. He finds any way he can to save. He will screw people over just to save a little bit of money. And that's what he's doing here. It isn't going to fly. the union will, you know, put a stop to it. But this is just how he does things. He's one of those types where just do it and ask for forgiveness. Because he doesn't give a fuck. It's all about getting that bigger bonus because, hey, look, my expenses were down. I think he's a complete douche. That's just me. So it's either A, Chicago doesn't know what's going on, and no one's had the balls to go over his head and say something about it, or B, Chicago knows what's going on, knows what he does and how he does things, and just looks the other way and doesn't ask any questions. Andy, thank you very much, man. How you doing? I think it's big. Maybe not everyone knows, but, and people have said that payroll is tired of him doing this shit because then they got to field all the emails and the calls from us saying, hey, where's our money? Because he's put out emails to them telling them not to do this, not to do that, and they're like, they're on the job. Pay him. And so they do it anyway, which pisses him off, but there's nothing he can do about it. And there's nothing payroll can do or say about it because it's not their job. They look at our time, they look at our trip sheets, and all right, well, you were here from here to here, we're going to pay you for that time there. Regardless of whether or not you were working. It's not your fault. You were told to report there at a certain time, and they weren't ready or, you know, take your pick. So, is what it is. No, sure, it pisses him off to no end. But already one check in the bag, and I got paid correctly. But dude wants to fuck around. He'll fuck around and find out. I'll go to war. I'll go to war with him. I don't give a fuck. You start fucking with people's money, you're asking for a whole world of hurt. And I'll make every fucking phone call I have to. I'll go up there and start knocking on doors. I know where their offices are. I ain't afraid to take a day off and go up there. Or make a phone call, or have my father-in-law make a phone call to some of his high-powered friends that work, you know, on the 50th floor, and have, you know, the type of people whose company has courtside tickets to Bulls games, 50-yard line Bears, 100 level season tickets for the Hawks games, third baseline for the Cubs. One of those types of firms. Those are the firms that don't fuck around. They got money if they can go ahead and spend money every year on that shit. And we're not talking like one, two, no. We're not talking one or two tickets on the 50-yard line at a Bears game. No. Jive, thank you very much, man. How you doing? Yeah. Happy birthday there, bud. Half asleep? I'm not that far off. I went to bed at 8:45 last night. I can just feel that I'm going to get burnt out, though. Working 6 days a week at this project, I'm going to get burnt the fuck out. Yeah, I was up at 4:50, and same for tomorrow. 7 a.m. start time. This is from Dajnet. This is the Wolf Creek. So this is the 4X extension over the stock map that came with 22. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all this stone that I'm collecting. I'm not seeing too much more of it right now. I can't sell it off anywhere. Yeah, there's one here, but I've got stone turned off, so I'm not going to have to worry about it anymore. No, my Moza works. I don't know if Giants or Moza put out an update earlier in the year or last year or whatever, and now Giants recognizes my wheels, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. There is a crusher back there. Yeah. Well, the problem is I lined, and so now I don't know where all the stones are. I can't see them. Because I'm not picking any up now. Although this is the rolled area I'm on right now, and this is the last pass of it. But even right now, I'm not seeing anything over here. So maybe by this point I had turned it off? So I might have to jump all the way down to the other end. With the games I'm giving away, I honestly think it's going to be difficult to give away a Railroader and give away Satisfactory. Because anyone that's interested in either one of those games probably already has them. Here's the stones down here. But as far as the whole lacking part, that just might be settings that you have to adjust, maybe. I'm not too worried about force feedback, to be honest, in this game. It's not really my concern. I forget how far I got through the field. I think I got a third of it before I remembered to turn off Fieldstone. So I'm not going to have to do the whole thing. I may just say screw it and dump this behind the warehouse right here. Deal with it another time, possibly. Yeah, I wish I had gotten out a little earlier, but no one wanted to stay. They're like, it's Friday, we're out of here, fuck you. Assholes. Otherwise, I could have been out of there at like 1:30. Instead, 3 o'clock. 8 hours. Dump it right there. No force feedback. I don't have a whole lot. I do have resistance here. I can feel it, but that just might be based off the direct drive. You might have to set something up in your profiles for Logitech. My issue is the game wouldn't load it. So I would get in and it's got no force feedback. And I'm like, no, this ain't good. So I would quit the game, I think, and then restart it. I forget what I would do. 'Cause it's been a minute since I've used the 29. I almost wonder if I should scrap the plans and do 2 giveaways of Farm Sim. Or 1 tonight, maybe 1 tomorrow? And then play Satisfactory on Sunday and give away a copy of that on Sunday. Went back to controller. Yeah, I don't remember. I know they're, you know, it's probably something in the Logitech software. I saw there's an option in the game here to turn on force feedback. Yeah, it's Logitech. What can I say? It's Logitech. And they just came out with their own racing setup. I haven't seen the video on it from Boosted yet, but I guess they've got a new direct drive and shifter and whatever else. Well, I mean, this setup from Logitech is a racing setup. But yeah, both of them are. Not too bright. Oh shit, I'm ready for bed. Ugh, and it's only 6:50. I just wish there was a good way for you guys to troll me in Satisfactory. I thought I had an option with one mod, but it uses a different program, which I wasn't interested in using. It's the same one I think that other guys in the SGA were using. And I can't remember the name of it. But it would allow you guys to spawn in creatures on me. Yeah, truth be told, I'm not really feeling it. But like I said, it's the best game for you guys to troll me on, so. I'm honestly kind of wondering if I should even bother streaming as long as I'm on the wind farm and they're working. It's the hours that they're working. I mean, it's an hour and 15-minute drive without stops for me to get there. So I'm already looking at 2.5 hours round trip. But like tomorrow, I start at 7. I leave an hour and a half early because I know I'm going to hit up cases. So I got to obviously make for that time. Both. Energy-wise, it's a curse. You know, having to get up at before 5, which is not my normal wake-up time to begin with. Very rare do I have to wake up that early. But benefit is very nice paychecks. Very nice paychecks. I mean, if they're going to want to continue to work Saturdays, that's why they're going to be very nice. Otherwise, what would end up happening is basically I could work 4 hours and it'd be as if I worked 8 hours at my home yard. At my age. I need to stop being such a pussy about it, too. Yeah, I'm tired, but get the fuck over it. It's not like I have the greatest of diets. That's not helping. Yeah, I need to. I know how I can wake up. I can go play something else.
Yo! You about done? Tick-tock, motherfucker!
What do you want me to go play, Tig? What do you want me to play? I had to go to bed uphill both ways. That's the Canadian way of doing things. Railroader or ATS? Well, ATS ain't gonna happen. I can guarantee that. I haven't touched it in a minute because we've been on Satisfactory. You can, it's pointless. I'm not going to use it. The game is, ATS is not even installed on this computer, nor do I plan on installing it. No, I like Satisfactory. It's a challenge. American Truck Simulator. I'm nothing now. I'm the ghost. I'm the forgotten one. No one remembers me. And I'm fine with that. No, I should tough it out. I should just stick it out. I said I was going to do Troll Casket with Farm Sim. Because I got stuff to give. I've planned to give away stuff too, so. I even posted it on Twitter, so now it's like cemented. I have to do it. I have to do it. Not gonna lie, I'm bored as fuck. Rather jump in the Vet or the Mustang and go race around Monza, but I got my monster right here. It's the game. That's all it is. It's the game. I would venture to say that there is a possibility that I don't even go that hard into Farm Sim 25. You know, as of right now, as I sit here play this, there is that possibility. Would that be a shock? I mean, I haven't bought my copy yet on Steam. I haven't reserved it. But I mean, would that be a shock if I'm like, yeah, I didn't buy it, not gonna play it? Steam says I only have like over 300 hours. But for the first couple of months or whatever, I had it via the Giants website. And of course, there's no trackage of time played there. So, no, that wouldn't be a shock to you. Until it's on sale. It'll be a while, because even with the Black Friday stuff, I doubt it'll be on sale for that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, those who've been watching a long enough time know I've had my criticism of Giants. Many of us in the SGA have had our criticisms of Giants and how they do things, and, you know. And I think it's a guarantee, take it to the bank, that 25 is going to be no different with those criticisms and how we felt, you know, why they did what they did or whatever was whatever. Yeah, you haven't liked 22. You've always said you were on 19. I feel like I've played the crap out of it, but, you know, obviously the numbers on Steam wouldn't agree with that, but at the same time, I've also gotten pretty burnt out on it. And maybe I still am.
And who could forget?
I brought these gifts for you, they're up in my bum.
Why did that not... Ryan, thank you very much, dude. That was supposed to speed up and make me run. Oh, I don't have the increased player speed in there. That's only with the tab. Okay. All right. Usually I'm on a faster speed anyway, but I didn't change it here. I do need to get out and play golf here real soon because I spent money getting demo clubs from sub 70, single length, 6-iron and 9-iron, so I need to get out and play. And I want to buy a driver, but I haven't told the wife I want to buy a driver. It's only going to cost me like $250 for a brand new one. Yeah, I don't have that many hours in 19, but I was up there. I wasn't that far behind you. I did a lot of content on that as well. But also keep in mind, you know, Farm Sim was king over here when I started on Twitch. So ATS tanked, Farm Sim was top dog. Go figure that one. I know you were here. I was there. Yeah, kill the music, screw it. Yeah, possibly, quite possibly. Probably the most threatened member of the graveyard as well. I don't know how many times Kojak has threatened you every time you were playing Baby Shark. It's what caused him to take a hiatus from the channel for like 2 weeks. Just up and disappeared. Well, and Railroader is turning into that, but as expected, you know, I go to play something else, and those who might have been here for Railroader don't show up. So, that's just the unfortunate thing, you know, no matter what game I play, there's always going to be people that are going to show up for one and not for another. And not to sound like an ass, but the fact is that just shows they're not really true community members. I mean, I know that sounds harsh, but, you know, it's true. There's no other way to look at it. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's fine. People have no interest. People have no interest. There's people that I follow. If they're playing something else, I don't watch them. So I'm not interested in it. So I would fall under that category as well. Yeah, I would say I do as well. But that's just with every game you play, doesn't matter what it is, there's always going to be the bulk of the people that are going to watch you are only going to watch you while you play that game. If you go and play something else, you don't exist to them anymore. That's just the way it is. It doesn't matter what game you play. Tarkov, PUBG, iRacing, Satisfactory, Farm Sim, ATS, it doesn't matter. You've got people in all those groups that will follow content creators and watch them religiously, but as soon as they eat, for some, it's even talk about a different game. But as soon as I go to play something else, poof, gone. I mean, we were at 15, now we're at 14. If I were to say, you know what, screw it, I'm bored with this, let's do iRacing, that number will probably be dropping down into single digits. No, I don't watch much either. Now, I'm either live to you guys or I'm spending time with the wife. Days off and weekends are really the only time I might put someone on in the background. You know, just like Kazam with Tarkov, Corkicized or Matt Malone for iRacing. You know, I try to have one of the SGA guys up in the background as well. Darius, Dave, whoever. I might not always be front and center listening to them or whatever, interacting, but, you know, I do try to at least lurk in their streams. Dave who? Yeah, Dave's a prime example about that too. I mean, he's built up a community with Farm Sim and he goes to do fishing. Now, granted, fishing has come up, but he'll play Hunter or something like that. And, you know, the numbers aren't as good. So he's built his community with Farm Sim, and now that he wants to branch out and play something else and put some time behind that, you know, numbers drop. And that's the downside, and that's the one thing a lot of streamers worry about. You know, those who live off of Twitch income and the generosity of you guys with your bits, subs, and donations. I mean, some people still think we get an actual payroll from Twitch. No, we don't. No. Anything we get paid is by the generosity of those who are watching, cheering, donating, subscribing. You know, those who are single game people, they're terrified to play a different game. They're terrified to go on vacation, to take time off. They're terrified of it. Because they know the second they do that, even if they give plenty of heads up about it, people are going to bail. And a lot of times, a good portion of those people do not come back. They go and find someone else, and that's where they stay. And so for full-time people, I mean, it's a major fear for them. And I've heard it many times over the years where they're terrified to go to TwitchCon, or they're terrified to take a vacation because they know when they come back, their numbers aren't going to be as good. I mean, I can speak to that too. Last year, I didn't stream much. Earnings is way down because instead of, you know, I was getting off of work, I'd go play golf. And then I'd get home at 5 or 6, take care of the dog, get something to eat, and by the time I was ready to sit down and play a game, it was either too late to even bother going live, or I just wasn't in the mood, or I was too tired. So I didn't stream that much last year. And this year has been definitely a struggle because of it. What about those who have commercials or sponsors? Well, they get paid from the sponsors. You know, they have to play a game for so long, or, you know, pitch a product or whatever. Commercials, that's Twitch's payout with ads is nowhere near what like YouTube would be. Nowhere near it. The amount of ads you would have to run here on Twitch during 1 hour would be like as if you're watching live TV. Granted, it might add up, but still, it's not something people are living off of, you know? But it is a way to supplement somewhat that income that you might lose for not having, you know, for dropping subs and whatnot. And some people still choose to not run ads. Now, we do get a cut of the Twitch Turbo if you're a Twitch Turbo subscriber. Same for YouTube Premium, or what used to be YouTube Red. But we do get a small cut from that. A percentage of watch time gets paid out to us, but still, it's nothing that's going to, you know, make that much of a difference. It's barely a drop in the bucket, really. But over the years, I've found, and you can look at how many people are watching right now. It's another example. Start talking about the realisms of how things are here on Twitch and YouTube, and it turns people off. They go find something else. Nope. No, you won't. You'll be lucky if you make $500 in the first year. You'll be extremely unlucky if you do that. No, I would not. I would not play Hunter. Not interested. You can turn the ads off. You can turn that off. Mine are off. I had them on for a little bit, but I wasn't getting anything for it, so I'm like, well, what's the fucking point? The return I'm getting is not worth the annoyance and aggravation that the people are having towards it. And then the thing is Twitch's setup it was fucked up because it said all I had to do is run 3 minutes of ads every hour, which isn't bad, and I get like 55% of the revenue or whatever. And so I just put it on automatic and let Twitch do it, and it still wouldn't do it. I wouldn't get 3 minutes. It'd be like 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 50, 2 minutes 50, 2 minutes 45. It was stopping me just short. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? So I said, screw it, it's not worth the headache, and I turned them off. Now, YouTube, I woke up this morning to find out that I got my full partnership back over on YouTube. So I did activate ads over on YouTube. Even during live streams, you'll get ads. But I do have it on low setting, so it won't happen very often. You know, tomorrow, if I'm energized enough to stream, I'll just do Satisfactory. Probably tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah, we haven't played Rear Rotor in a while. I don't remember where the hell we're at with it. That's going to be a pain in the ass when we go back to it. I don't think I'm picking up on that. So I think that does it for the stone. Been almost 2 weeks since you last loaded it. It feels like that for me as well. But I know it's only, well, it has been about 2 weeks since Satisfactory. JB's on. No. Well, and tell you what. I tire of this. I am. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna do something else instead. I want to try. In fact, also let me. See, I don't know how this is going to work here with YouTube. I want to try the new force feedback. Moza put out an update. It's in beta, and it's Force Feedback 3.0. And from the videos I've been seeing, it's quite good. It's quite good. Game-changing good. So I want to feel it. I want to see how it feels. Is it smooth? Did it smooth out the force feedback? And then we'll see how I feel. The race isn't until 8:15, so I don't know if I'll hang around that long to run it. Still 45 minutes away. How do I make TMR? That I don't know. That's an animal thing, and I never really did anything with animals. The mixed ration. Are the gods not going to let me update? They're telling me to go back to the farm? Yeah, it depends on what map you're using as well, Matt. I'm sure there's something that you know, is a mixer for that, you know. Oh, there you go. Tig's got you covered. Mixer wagon, silage, grass, and straw. I don't understand what this is about. I'll have to look that up. Alright, I don't want the Beamer. I want... Let's do the Mustang. See how the Mustang feels. They have a new sorting system as well. They want to shake up the makes, who's driving, so you don't have one type of car dominating the top split. So they've made a change there. So they've mixed it up. We won't see it in practice. We'll see it if I were to race. So I'll try this out and we'll see how this feels. And then I'll decide what I want to do. I don't feel like I have the energy to focus on a race. So maybe I'll just say screw it and jump over to Satisfactory, see what JB's been up to. I don't even have my shoes on, so this is gonna be weird. Usually I wear shoes when I race.
Right side.
I'm
Clear
not
the
out
right.
lap. I'm not gonna worry about it. I haven't turned the wheel in iRacing in I don't know how long. Missed the apex. Welcome back, Kojak. Oh, too fast. Sausage curves.
They said you cut the course.
Welcome back, goodbye. There you are. I was wondering where you're at. Trying out the new force feedback. I'm gonna have to reset my settings because this wheel is just like real jittery. That completely fucked me up for that corner. Thank you. Car feels good. I'm gonna turn the force feedback down a little bit, I think. Yeah, I gotta watch out for those little half sausage ones. Cocktail sausages. Woo! Whee! Got on the gravel. That's all she took.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, I did. Oh. I just lost my mouse. There we go. Car looks good. Sounds good too. Looks good, sounds good. Been trying not to get on. I might jump over to it here in a little bit. I'm really just wanting to try the force feedback update that was put on the wheel here. few changes made. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on to her. She's slipping and sliding through Parabolica. No, that's penultimate. I think that's what it is.
Right side. Clear the right.
Jeez. Dude almost ran right in the back of me. Leg is cramping up. Oh shit. Well, a little too deep. Shit, hang on to it, there we go. Nice lap.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, that hurt. That exit hurt. Putting the right rear in the gravel.
Right side. Clear the right.
those two are fighting it out. So much of that. I was hoping to keep tight with them. Now, what happened with this guy? I don't know. If his either I hit the brakes too early or yeah, we hit the brakes almost at the same time. Let's see. When did I? Let me go back. That doesn't work. Son of a bitch. All right. When did I hit the brakes? Basically, right there at the 100 board. All right, right here. Right there. Yeah, he's almost just a little couple meters more, but maybe I was harder on the brakes than he was. I don't know. Oh, wow. That's closing the door. That's definitely closing the door there. So I want to see these other two. Because they were right on my ass. Yeah, see, I fucked up that corner so bad. Their braking must be different than mine then. No, same spot. All right. Let's go take a look at the factory. What do you say? I don't have a way to throw it over to that one, so you'll have to wait until I get up. Yep, switching PCs. Hi. Do I sound different? You know, I think I'll leave YouTube here. Shut that one down. Oh, wait, I can't. I can't because it's my primary. Guess I'll change it up one more time. Hey, Man Steel, how you doing, man? What's up? Thank you, sir. Didn't I start it up? Button, it doesn't want to load. Already icons all changed up. It won't launch. My icons are all different over here too. There it goes. And my icons are just a white piece of paper with the corner folded in now. Alright, what has JB done? What have you done, JB? All right, he said he was going to get all this cleared out, so yep, that's. Ah, he was working on his silicon and copper production. He's been putting in the work. Look at that. I got some catch up to do here. Kojak's opinion. Is that a couple of awesome sinks up there? Or manufacturers? Here, let me make this easier. If you would like. They look like manufacturers. Welcome back. That looks nice. Ooh, you got a reaction out of Kojak though. I don't know what happened to the truck. Oh, good. So that's a little factory over there that JB has made. And here's the other one. Jeez. Took my hyper tube out. How the hell am I supposed to get up there now? Took the hyper tube out.
Run, bitch! Run!
And now I gotta go all the way around to the back. The hell is that shit? There's no hypertube over here. How the fuck do you expect to get up there? Uh-huh. Then you're also in fly mode, so yeah, of course you're not going to think about that. Did I put it in the wrong way? I did. Problem is, now there's still no way to get in here. JB did all this work, now I'm coming in here just tearing it up just so I can get in the fucking building. All right. This is going to be the fun part here because now a lot of this shit has to go. And that's going to be inventory killing shit. But here's the thing too, because I'm using the same recipe here. Well, the thing is 40 per minute, and each one of those is what, 30? Yeah, they're 30. So 2 smelters. No. Yeah, 30. Four smelters for 3 of these. That's the ratio. For every 3 every 3 foundries, we need 4 smelters. 120 ingots. So I think that's what I'll line up in the center here. So we'll leave this one open. Start it here. I go there. That will. Yeah, I'll go through. We're gonna need a shitload of these. But see, there's one problem with this setup too, because no, I gotta move those. I gotta put them over here on that side, because this is where the storage and all the routing and everything will go. So they gotta be over there. I'll let that one finish out. So right here. Right here. And we can do that. No, eats right. I'm sorry, how does that line up? What's... Oh, right there. Like, what the fuck is flipping? Sorry, JB, your beam's gotta go. How does that line up? It doesn't. Oh, it's reversed.
There we go. Oh. Now here's the other. That's empty. It's industrial. Hello there.
Yep. No, I wasn't gonna start moving all that, but I needed steel beam and pipes to keep going.
This. I gotta clear out some.
Oh, I was gonna say, those empty tiles that you covered earlier,
Mhm.
had all the stuff that I moved. There's containers underneath full of shit.
I just saw that, yeah. When I was
So if
running
you
around
need
trying
any
to.
motors or stators or rotors or I don't know what else is down there, but I know there's a lot of. There's like 6 or 7 containers.
Put it all down in the basement.
Well, I was going to use that if we ran out of space on this platform for stuff. Because I have 4 more belts of iron incoming over near the cattle were.
Well, I just built a whole shitload of smelters.
That's fine. I don't care.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. $35 on this row alone.
That's fine. Because I got another coal node, another copper node, and I think 4 iron belts, so 480 coming in.
Right, so
And then that doesn't even include all the iron smelters we got over there currently. Yeah, so whatever it is, ever since the update, the truck has been fucking stupid. Just so you know. It will not stay on the road. It keeps popping off the road. I've redone it 3 times, and it will not stay on the platforms anymore.
Alright, so this whole row, 36 all total. So, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, that might actually 27 foundries. 4 smelters for 3 foundries. That actually might.
Because I was going to say, we don't have to worry about ore or anything coming in. Because another thing I wanted to get done was I wanted to get some bauxite started because I wanted to use the drones.
Oh yeah, I know you've been really jumping at that. So we got 30 foundries here for steel.
Yep.
30 foundries. And what did I count? 27 we can handle with this one row of...
So 30 foundries can need 900 ore. So 3 of the 4 belts I'm bringing in will fill that, because I have 1,200 here total.
I'm worried about the smelter.
What?
I said I'm worried about the smelters. We can have all the ore for days, but if we don't have the smelters to do it, then what's the fucking
Well,
point?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We have plenty. And
Yeah.
we can always expand on the smelters. That platform's massive.
So, we need to start...
I mean, because if anything, because those smelters that are on the side can handle those foundries until we get these going, and then we can dismantle those. All we got to do is convert the lines over to the smelters you're placing now. Because that's kind of what I've been doing. I've kind of been leaving stuff running, and then once I got it up and running, all I got to do is zip zap and change a couple of lines, and that's it.
Outbound. Alright, so that right there is enough for all of those. I guess I should just finish out this whole string here. And that should get us enough iron ore. So we got 36. We'll have 32 to produce iron. Just willy-nilly.
The other thing I've been cooking through is concrete.
Dog is just barking at anything and everything. That's off center. Had one job to do.
Who you?
Yeah, I couldn't even line these guys up correctly. Oh shit, that was not what I wanted to do. I'm putting hyper tube right here. Fuck this.
Yeah, hybrid fuse is what I was working on.
I don't give a fuck if flipping occurs. Fucking do it. Oh.
I was gonna ask you if you wouldn't mind if we move the space elevator up there on that platform.
What
Or would you
platform?
not care? The small platform where I got a few manufacturers going.
I don't care. Yeah.
I figured if it would be a nice like central spot of where we have a few of our main factories. You know what I mean?
Well, right on top of the Spartan Rock area, what I think would be the best for it.
I mean, that's fine. I can build that up. I just definitely need more concrete. Yeah, I can do that. I mean, it's not much. And then build a bunch of factories around it, is what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yep, I can do that. I just need some more copper sheets and then concrete. Yeah, I kind of gave us a big hit on our concrete, by the way.
Oh. What's up?
Oh, I've been using the fuck out of it.
Oh.
And at one point, actually, I let the game run for like 10-15 minutes just so I had concrete. Do you need any concrete while I'm up here?
I could use a stack or two.
Yeah, apparently on the Satisfactory Reddit page, apparently now a lot of the vehicles are broken. Not working right with the truck stops.
Awesome.
Yep. So how many smelters is this, by the way?
72 total.
So each line's 36?
Yep.
Hey, don't go far. I've got your concrete.
Thank you.
Yep. So are we running them in like groups of like 10?
Whatever the belts will really handle. 'Cause, I mean, we're gonna have to break it down. I think that would be easier for the.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out the math.
Well, actually, break them down to. Let's see, 4 equals 3, and there's 6 to each bank over there for the boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So, need 8 for each bank.
Okay.
This is basically how that would work out.
And then, so I had another question because I was thinking about this. I started designing it, but it probably is not going to work after me thinking about it a little bit. So I have the copper and quartz running back over here where you place the cyber tube, and I was going to have it run under the platform and go up to the train.
Actually, I
But I
didn't have it in my original concept. Quartz and copper weren't on this train over here at the station.
Well, I didn't know if we were gonna keep, have them come over here or not.
Nope. That was not part of the original plan that I had. Because we're going to have enough with iron and steel coming in and out.
Oh no! Everything's already made over there. I didn't know if we were having a train going out to like the assemblers and manufacturers with stuff on it.
Yeah, there would be, but from that building over there, not this one.
Oh, so you don't even want them coming over here?
No.
Alrighty.
Yeah, because the cars for iron and steel are going to be, cause we can only do like 5.
Yeah.
With the current setup. And so that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're going to need to move steel like crazy, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's 5 cars on that train, 3 of them are steel and 2 are iron, or 4 are steel.
Yep. We just have to make sure we get our signals down. Because I have the plan, if I had it planned for the station to come in on the back side of the building.
Well, and that's what I'm seeing right now, because those tracks are gonna, or the tracks are gonna come out the backside right where you're at. So where do they go?
Well, well, I mean, I can redesign that side to support a track on that roof. You know what I mean?
No, let's not screw up your roof. Your roof looks good.
Because once we get rid of this belt, all these belts, the only thing really is going to be over here is that one copper line that I'm using to feed the inside of my factory. And then I have an extra copper line to up production of anything we need.
All right, so let me ask you this:
Yep.
do we want to transport as much as we can by trains, or are we open to the idea of conveyor belt highways?
Well, if you haven't looked off in your distance, it's already conveyor belt highway going over there.
Yeah, I see that, but I mean,
So I don't mind if it's in a reasonable distance, but like where I have that coal node, that pure coal node out there, that's far as I think is willing to go, because I didn't see anything else to grab. The sulfur out there is impure, so it's really not worth it, you know, to even go for it. Because the only other place to really go get stuff is out there at the Blue Lagoon that we've never gone to, that has more oil, sulfur, coal, and all that stuff.
yeah, the blue crater out there.
Yeah, but I mean, if we do that, I say we make a base out there at the Blue Crater for another, you know, factory if we of anything we need. Because I've been hand making obelisks, and that's a pain in the ass.
All right, so where do we put the assembly building?
So that was another question I wanted to talk to you about. I don't know. That was another big question. Because we're going to have to make sure the building's big enough to at least get 3, maybe 4 trains in.
Well, I'm
Because there
trying
need
to.
at least 2 inbound, 2 outbound.
If we keep it here within this area, you can use
Yeah.
conveyor belt highways. So I'm thinking we're either going to do it right where I'm looking right now on my stream, in that
Okay.
area somewhere over
Yep.
there, or we go to the flat area over here and build
I would-
between the cliff and the pond.
So I was thinking about using the flat area for the manufacturers, because those things eat up a lot of room.
Yeah.
And you can't. And the problem is you can't build high on that backside because that damn birdie thing, glider thing.
Oh,
that's
he
flying.
comes in right over
He
there.
comes in right over, because if you put that wall out another 2 blocks, that's why those smelters are down as low as they are, because he kept on flying into it. And I was like, oh no, I don't like that. So that's why I built the building where it is. But I've already seen a mod. It's not working yet, but a mod showcase, and they did a lot of industrial stuff. They got like ceiling fans, like exhaust fans coming out for you could put on buildings and stuff. Yeah, see, he flies right through the space elevator. Ugh. He even goes over the farty rock.
Mhm. I mean, part of me wants to spread out a little bit, but the other part of me says we got all this land right here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no matter what, we're gonna have small little factories all over the map. We just have to make sure we have trains and signals lined up correctly so they don't run into to each other.
Should have looked. Okay, I just got 2 alerts saying unable to reauthorize my token. I have no idea what that's for. Probably for streamer.bot. What about back here to the north above the cliff? I've never built over there before.
Oh, we can. I don't think there's anything over there. Just a lot of farty rocks I'll have to blow up. We would definitely need to get sulfur. My plan was tomorrow to work on a little bit of bauxite going, so I can get us hover packs and alclad sheets, so we can get that unlocked. Because I would like to get sulfur going so we can make obelisks a little bit easier for us. Because I'm gonna have to redo our power plant as well to supply all this. I don't even know what our power's at right now, to be honest.
No.
Another question was, where are the constructors going?
The structures for what?
Constructors for like plates and all the iron plates and stuff.
Guess we'll have to figure out another building for that one. All right, Jive. Thanks for hanging out, man. Sleep well. I'm not that far behind you, to be honest. So I'm starting to feel it set in.
We can always build a factory over on the waterfall.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room. And then in worst case scenarios, if we need any refineries for anything, there's water.
Shit. Ah, shit. I hate that it's clipping through. Worried about that. Already out of country. No, they got grid already. Alright, so how do I want to do? There. The way I have this set up is ridiculous. That's not gonna work out. No.
What do you say?
Thinking out loud here about how I want to run all the material for the iron ingot. I'll probably run it from down below, but
That yeah, I mean, I would just run what lines you need up.
yeah, that's probably how I'll have to do all of them like this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that doesn't look bad. You'll never
No.
really see it.
No, no. It fits right in with the pillars.
Mm-hmm. Shockingly.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that still leaves me a choice up here with the outbound. Merge it and then drop it, or drop every single one of them. Because then I would save
Oh,
space down below.
So I would say build them to what a belt can hold.
Well, I kind of want to keep them in the banks of threes. So there's only going to be three, and then that'll make, then, you know, it'll converge elsewhere.
Yeah.
But up top here for now, it'll be 3, 3, 3, 3. Rather than stringing together 6 or whatever. Because they're going to put out 60 each. So we're already talking tier 3 belts. Just for 3 of them. I mean, they can handle 4 with the tier 3. Which with each power bank, there's going to be 6 that will be active. And we got 4 banks of 6 each. So that's 360 ingots for each group. So I mean, we'll be kicking out a shitload of ingots. We're gonna have a few lines to play with. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is, do I continue continue to go with the theme of everything drops down to the level below. And then mess with that nightmare of belts down below.
Yeah, but you left yourself plenty of headroom down there too, so it's not like you're gonna be tight on space. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but keep in mind that every bank is going to have its own inbound of coal. So every 3, there's going to be another one coming up. Another 3, another 2 coming up. On top of everything coming down. That's the only thing I'm concerned about, is trying to... I mean, I did it on the last playthrough that I was doing. So... definitely... doable. But then again, I had mods with the load balancer and all that shit to help me out. So, if we're going to be running belt highways, we need 2 stations.
I thought we had room for up there for 2 stations.
We do, but if we're running belt highways, we're not going to need 2 stations. We might only need 1 for inbound. Yeah.
Well, you mean only 1 for outbound? You mean?
But what would we need an outbound? Everything's going to be close by.
What, to ship everything, the beams and all that out to the manufacturers and stuff?
I'm not producing anything. There ain't enough room. I mean, I could probably stick them in the middle here, but that wasn't part of the plan. The original plan was this is just going to be a smelting facility.
Yeah.
Iron and steel mass produced.
So if we do anything, it will have, for constructor wise, it'll have to be close by and big.
That's why I was thinking going over here above where the iron mine is. That's feeding this in above that cliff. Clear out all those trees up there between the cliff and then the downhill descent to the coal, and set up a factory over there. Then that way, anything that needs a constructor, iron, copper, unless, you know, I think you're going to be doing all that over there in your building. So it'd just be iron and steel, belt highway straight across the valley into there. And from there you can run another belt highway to the manufacturers on that flatland, and then maybe run a train from that building all the way around to the other side where the assemblers would be. Bob's your uncle. Then what we could do is I could take this whole mill section out and bring the station down here to the main level and have it exit through this window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me go take a drive up there and see if it... I mean, it should work. I don't think we'll have a problem with it.
We'll have to raise the floor up pretty good.
Over there. Well, I'm gonna take a drive up there. Yeah, we'll really have to raise the floor up over here.
Or make it like a tri-level or a dual split level, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we because there's the one downside is right where I'm at. There's some giant rocks.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to build around them.
Well, I mean, they're high enough to where I think if we go to the back of the the green area, flat area, it should level off. So the back of the building will be level. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a problem with it. There's just a lot of trees here.
I'm picturing right now in my head the train station right along the cliff above the iron mine,
Yep.
and then everything gets belted up next level for all the assembly.
Okay.
And the whole front is glass, so you can see
Lead
over-
right through it like you are right now.
Yep, into the valley.
Okay. Are you talking assemblers or constructors?
Gonna have to be both. I mean, there's plenty of space over there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we can always have the train come down to this flat area and put it to the manufacturers.
Well, we could just build to the manufacturers because they're just down the road a little bit. You know, bring them
Yeah.
out towards a concrete plant, maybe run it around the behind it, and then down.
Yeah.
Something like
So
that.
basically what we'll do is we'll have the train to just go back and forth between there and there.
Yes and no. Shit. Because we don't need a big ass building for constructors.
I'm trying to think. Because really the only thing we'll be making there is
Pipe, beam,
pipe,
some,
beam, screws,
yeah,
plate.
and some plate, yep, and that's it.
Yeah, no wire, no caterium, no none of that.
What if?
I mean, we can do like a tier, like
What if we
like
built it to
stairs.
built it to your right? Between where you're at now and the concrete building. Built a narrow, long, going all the way back.
Like I did with the Caterium.
For constructors.
Okay.
And then they can build right across that road to the right or your left. And that would be the assembler building.
Okay.
And then they can build all the way behind that one and behind the concrete and then come down to the manufacturers. So that means all we're going to need to train for is to bring in raw materials.
And plastic and rubber.
Plastic and rubber. And fluids if needed.
Well, here's another question. Do we want to do aluminum here or aluminum out there at the fuel?
River
Because
can be easiest, I think.
Well, aluminum will need water. Lots of water.
Mm.
And the problem is with that is aluminum's up that giant hill to the right when you're looking at the
pink
oil.
forest.
Yeah. There's only like 4 nodes up there too. Because we're gonna have a lot of assemblers.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're gonna have rotors, stators, motors.
Mm-hmm.
That'll help with our encased beam production too, because we'll be right here next to concrete.
We'll have to bring in more, I think. We're not going to be able to keep up with it.
What, the concrete?
Yeah.
I kind of have an idea of something we can do, but it does take a refinery.
I mean, that building can change too, though, because we can always build out to your right with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize how many things we're gonna need assemblers for. So that assembler building is gonna be pretty big.
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to end up having a curve a little bit too.
Curve?
Well, have a 45-degree bend in it or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It isn't just going to be a straight square box.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. Because we can make computers in an assembler, which is cheaper, kind of.
So now we don't need a train over there.
No, really, we're just gonna need a train from oil to bauxite. Which, that will only be like a car or two.
We will need a train over there to deliver rubber and plastic.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I'm sure there's going to be some stuff for the assemblers that's going to require it.
Yeah, we need it for the AI limiters. Circuit board. Actually, that's it. We only need plastic over there. There's no rubber in any of these.
Alright, well, that leaves us something to do for tomorrow if I stream and Sunday, so I'm gonna call it a night. I'm really starting to... Eyelids are feeling really heavy right now.
Yep. All good.
So, alright guys, thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm gonna call it a night. Because I still gotta get up before 5, let the dogs out. I gotta let the dogs out now. And then, yeah, we'll see how the weekend goes and how I feel. I might just skip tomorrow just so I could relax and chill. Oh. tired. Now watch, I'm gonna go do all that, and I'm wide awake. So, appreciate it. I'll catch you guys some point this weekend. If I don't see you till Sunday, have a good weekend. Be safe. We got a lot of rain coming. If you're going to be in the path of that in Midwest and to the east of us, possibly, who knows? But I know Sunday, Monday, they're calling for rain, so Monday might be a rain day. We'll see. So, catch you all on Sunday at the latest. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging. Have a good weekend. Good night.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye, diddly eye. So long.
God bless you.
See ya. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Homer. Take care.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara, dude.
So long.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm going. Take off. See ya. Bye.
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter, every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye, goodbye.